The kiwi. The kiwi lives only in New Zealand. It is a very strange bird because it cannot fly. The kiwi is the same size as a chicken. It has no wings or tail. It doesn't have any feathers like other birds. It has hair on its body. Each foot has 4 toes. Its beak or mouth is very long. A kiwi likes a lot of trees around it. It lives during the day because the sunlight hurts its eyes. It can smell things with its nose. It is the only bird in the world that can smell things. The kiwi's eggs are very big. There are only a few kiwis in New Zealand now. People never see them. The government says that the people cannot kill kiwis. New Zealanders want their kiwis to live. There's a picture of kiwi on New Zealand money. People from New Zealand are sometimes called kiwis. The camel. The camel can go without water for a long time. Some people think it stores water in its hump. This is not true. It stores food in its hump. The camel's body changes the food into fat. Then it stores the fat in its hump. It cannot store the fat all over its body. Fat all over an animal's body keeps the animal warm. The camels live in the desert. They do not want to be warm during the day. The desert is very hot. The camel gets hotter and hotter during the day. It stores this heat in its body because the nights are cool. The Arabian camel has 1 hump. The Bactrian camel of Central Asia has 2 humps. It also has long, thick hair because the winters are cold in the Central Asia. There's only a lot of sand in the desert. The camel has long eyelashes. The sand cannot go into the camel's eyes. Arabic has about 150 words to describe a camel. Arabs need all these words because the camel is very important to them. Number 3. The polar bear. The polar bear is a very, very big white bear. We called it the polar bear because it lives inside the Arctic Circle near the North Pole. There are no polar bears at South Pole. The polar bear lives in the snow and ice. At the North Pole, there's only snow, ice, and water. There's not any land. You cannot see the polar bear in the snow because its coat is 0 and white. It has a very warm coat because the weather is cold in the north of Arctic Circle. This bear is 3 meters long and it weighs 450 kilos. It can stand up on its back legs because it has very, very wide feet. It can use its front legs like arms. The polar bear can swim very well. It can swim 120 kilometers out into the water. It catches fish and sea animals for food. It goes into the sea when it is afraid. People like to kill the polar bear for its beautiful white coat. The governments of Canada, the United States, and the Soviet Union say that no one kills polar bears now. They do not want all these beautiful animals to die.